Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said,
"Let there be Tom and Laney, baby! Woo! With your host, Tom!"
I said that to my mum when she was like, Tom, you gotta have less of the swearing and less of the dick jokes and less stories about you coming on things.
Laney!
No, I didn't say she was fat.
Yeah, you said you wolfed at her like she was a dog.
Oi, bitch! That's right. It's time for everyone's favorite program, the Tom and Laney Show, baby. Woo!
When you start out this week.
Oh, all right. Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? What's the show you're listening to, everyone, Laney?
I'm listening to the Tom and Laney Show.
That's right. And where are we, Michael?
We're live from your study.
That's right.
That's why it sounds so crap.
Tom
We
and
got a
Laney.
shit microphone.
The Tom and Laney study of
Tom and
Barkley
Laney
residence.
Studio.
Yeah, studio. So last week we were in Sin.
Studio.
With
This is Tom's
beautiful
studio.
microphones and a nice board that we can run things off. We can just play clips off. This week we're
How nice and clean does it sound in
And
the
spacious.
studio compared to this?
Now it sounds like we're recording in a cavern. That's all right.
Plus, we've got a set of headphones. Apple headphones.
Apple earbuds.
Sitting right next to each other so that they
Might as well
don't.
be holding hands. So that's the kind of picture. Just picture me and Laney sitting alone in a big cabin, a snow-built cabin, just by ourselves, naked.
Yeah, but almost cheeks touching.
Almost
like that
cheeks
close.
touching. That's how gay we are.
Is that our last week of that intro though?
Huh? Or maybe one day we might change it if I ever get around to it.
I'm pretty keen. I'll give it a go. It'll
pre-
turn out shit, but you know.
Yeah, we'll turn out shit. We have some good things. Last week we were at Sin, like we said. Next week we're going to be at Sin again. I think, what date was it, Laney?
We got the 20th.
Yeah, so it'll be on the 20th at 2 a.m.
The 20th night.
So it'll be Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, depending on how you differentiate, how you say, dark days and shit. I don't know.
No, you just say Tuesday night.
Whatever, Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. It's not
Depends
hard.
what time you wake up and go to bed.
Well, I tried telling fucking my uncle Peter.
Oh,
He's
don't
a
get
bit
me
of
started on that.
he's a bit of a redheaded faggot, but he has
hate
he has
redheads.
trouble understanding things and comprehending things. So I said, Pete, we're going to be on Tuesday night, and he took it to mean we were going to be on Monday night and Tuesday morning. He's just not very
Why?
smart.
When you say Tuesday night time, that means the darkness from 6 o'clock onwards.
I don't know.
That's what I'd say.
Exactly. Like if you're out on Saturday night, you're not saying, "Oh, I was out all Sunday morning." You're not going to say that unless it's like 6 a.m., right?
I think you get to say like wee hours of the morning. So. Yeah. But then after that, what do we got? The week after, we got the 30th night.
So we have the 21st, and then we have next Tuesday, and then the week after that, it'll be a Friday night primetime shift. Perfect, right?
So 1 week of shit microphone like this.
Yes.
And then 2 weeks
Of
quality.
crystal clear, beautiful stuff.
But 3 hour shifts.
3 hour
They're going
shifts.
to be long shifts.
Not at all like today, but we got some good stuff, and I hope you enjoy it.
It's a bit of a clip show today,
Yeah, a bit of a clip show, a bit of a we'll get other people to do our work for us, and then we'll fucking just talk about it.
Well, like always, we just last minute
Yeah.
preparation.
That's all right.
I think I spent my whole time just looking up groping.
I took my dog for a walk today. I woke up about 12
Thanks
o'clock.
for telling me that.
Woke up about 12 o'clock, and then I probably made some lunch, and then I took my dog for a walk
Top quality,
at about 4 p.m. So for that 4 hours, I can't really remember what I did.
Yeah, but the worst thing was when you rocked up in the car with your dog. I don't know why you can't walk with your dog somewhere. You have to drive it.
I took my dog to a very nice park, Michael. If I had a camera, I would have taken some very nice photos that you would have posted on Facebook and get bagged the shit out of for. And that's
Well,
what I did.
someone's got to post photos.
Someone's going to be a poof for the Tom and Laney show.
Speaking of poofs.
Speaking of poofs, there's I don't know if you ever heard of this lady. Her name's Charlotte Dawson, Laney. Do you know who she is?
I know her name. We knew her from something. I can't remember.
She was She was the host of Australia's Next Top Model. She was on.
Oh, yeah, that's what I know her from.
She did some other things. She's very good friends with the fashion designer, or I'm not sure if he's even a designer. I think he is. Alex Perry. You know who he is?
He's the one who designed the glasses that I'm wearing
Yeah.
right now.
There you go.
So, fucking Specsavers.
There you go. Thank you very much, Alex Perry.
Thanks, Charlotte Dawson, for Wait, what?
Don't ruin it for him. Some people don't know what happened to Charlotte.
Yeah.
We'll leave it to your own.
We need that
imagination.
intro. Do you have the intro?
Huh?
Have
Intro?
a quick look for the intro now for this segment.
What do you mean? What
We're
intro?
talking about Charlotte.
Yeah.
She may have been something of the week. It's a bit old. How old is it now?
Let's see if
Since February, so 3 months old.
Yeah, well, it might be around. I'm not sure if
It's not on this computer.
Yeah, so usually we have a segment called Celebrity Death of the Week. But unfortunately, we don't have it this week.
Anyway, Charlotte's dead. So play the what's the intro?
So we'll play. So there was a big thing on Sunday night, which is a Channel 7's kind of shittier version of 60 Minutes. And
I don't think 60 Minutes exists anymore, does it?
Yeah, it does, you idiot. Anyway.
I don't think it does.
I
think Sunday has taken over.
Anyway, I'm just going to keep ignoring this fucking moron.
I don't remember the last time I saw 60 Minutes.
If you tune in at fucking 7:30 to 8:30 on fucking whatever.
I'm too busy
Sunday night.
listening to the Tom Laney podcast.
Okay, well, that's
because that's a quality show.
But anyway, so her very last interview was done by Sunday night, and that's what we're going to listen to. So here we go.
But just quickly.
Oh, fuck, yeah, what now?
This was a month before, though, wasn't it?
It was a month before she passed away.
Because I read it on the net, like, this was, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, saying how they had the footage or whatever from the last interview she ever did. It was their last couple of days.
Yeah, it was.
So they just lied to me. I didn't want to watch it anyway because I just didn't care, but apparently it's relevant now.
Well, you're forced to now. Here we go. Charlotte Dawson.
Charlotte Dawson was feisty and fragile.
So, Charlotte Dawson, apparently she's, what was it? Fragile, but what?
Fragile but tough.
Fragile but tough. Two opposites. Doesn't make much sense to me if you're a news journalist.
No, but what about like those, like fiberglass bikes? Apparently they're very tough bikes.
But they're also very fragile.
No, but you don't want to knock them because apparently if you knock one of those bikes, they'll like smash.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
No, so they're fragile but tough. And she reminds me of a fiberglass bike.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind riding her.
Yeah,
just saying, she's
pretty.
How old is she? 40 something?
Yeah, but she's been dead for 3 months, so you probably would mind riding again now.
No, how quickly do you decompose?
I think there's probably some maggots around.
I think she's got a bit of plastic in it though, so
must survive. You're right.
Maybe her hootis will still be intact.
The supermodel, then TV star, was much loved, yet became a target for vicious cyberbullies. She fought back and spoke out because Charlotte was tough, but she was also brittle.
There you go, tough and brittle. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm telling you, it's fiberglass. Those are the, I don't know, the things of fiberglass.
She was tough like a rock, but covered in sand. That's what I feel like I'm hearing right now.
Ooh, sand's not fragile.
Yeah, but she was attacked on Twitter very violently by some people on the internet and stuff.
I think, what actually, do you remember what happened? She stood up to bullying or something like that.
Yeah, some bullshit like that. But then she always tweeted like all these very vain things, and she's a very a big wanker.
No, I don't think she was a wanker. I think she had issues.
Yeah,
like she had actual mental problems.
But you can see like
not in a bad way.
When we play the clip later, she's kind of got like her mum's always been pumping her up and telling her, "Oh, she's so beautiful," and "Oh, she's
getting pumped by her mum, is she?
I'm not pumped, but getting pumped up.
Getting pumped.
But here's some tweets from Charlotte D.
The first one's my favourite.
From Anonson. This person's he's very stock.
Is that their first name, Anon?
Yeah, Anon.
Mr. Anonson says,
yes, at Miss Charlotte D, please put your face in a toaster. Hashtag die Charlotte. Testy McTest.
He's got a picture of his face as well. He's black.
At Miss Charlotte D, please do the world a favour. Go hang yourself. Hashtag dear Charlotte. Same thing from Wild 14U72. Please go hang yourself.
Wild one for U72.
And the same with Jimmy Russell. It's also like Charlotte D to go hang herself. But
these have all been retweeted by Charlotte.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like posting on Facebook and then her sharing them, saying, "Oh, someone said this to me."
Yeah, it's very.
She's a bit strange.
Yeah, very probably depressed, sad, and ultimately.
But why would you repost that?
I don't know. I guess you might have something in your brain that just says, "Well, all these people are bullying me. I need to show everyone." But it doesn't. I don't think it made her feel any better by showing everyone that all these people are mean.
Well, it did. Didn't she have a happy ending?
I don't want to ruin the surprise for you, Laney, but she did not. Let's continue with this.
Beginning of her model career. Looked so stunning in that. Just gorgeous. Baby, look at me.
A week after she was born to an unmarried teenage mother in 1966, Charlotte was adopted by New Zealand couple Richard and Jose Dawson.
I can actually remember Mum coming down off the plane in Palmerston. She had a fur hat on and this beautiful bundle in her arms and was so excited. She was just so beautiful. She had a head of gorgeous curly dark hair and it was one of the best moments of my life.
It just seems like this mum really was really keen on the beauty aspect and this child's
Yeah, but this is later on though. I think it's a lot of... Did you ever watch Chase's War and Everything?
Yeah.
There was this big skit which I loved and everyone hated. They got trashed for it. The guy who writes all the songs and everything, I can't remember his name off the top of my... Julian? No, not Julian.
Whatever.
Anyway, he wrote a song saying, I can't even remember the words now, but it was along the lines of everyone is like a hero when they're dead.
Yeah, right.
You can't really talk shit about someone who died. But
no, that's the one thing you can do. Like if you go to Sin and you go to do your radio training course, everyone out there, you're actually taught that if you defame living people, you might get fucked up by lawyers. But if once someone dies, fair game. You can say whatever you want.
Sued by their estate or something. Can't
most of the time, you cannot, unless it's someone who's really famous and someone who's got like arts and stuff. But most of the time, nothing. You can't do shit.
But that's a thing though. Like, how many times do you hear people bagging out someone who died? Like, even Peter Brock, he's a hero to everyone. He was an absolute dog of a bloke.
Yeah, he seems like a cunt. He was like a cunt to everyone.
Apparently, he used to cheat on his wife and then beat her and stuff. Like, it was full on. Yeah. He was a dog. But everyone's like, "Oh, Peter Brock's my hero." I think it's that type of thing. So her mum, it's her mum, but she's probably just saying, "Oh, she's beautiful because she's dead." That kind of thing. I don't know.
So she had braces then?
She had her braces. She must have been 12, I think.
The Dawsons already had 2 daughters, Robin and Vicky. Vicky, do you remember if Charlotte being adopted was an issue for her?
No, it was never an issue. She was just one of us. It didn't matter that someone else had actually born her. She was our sister.
So she was very loved. She had a happy childhood.
Very happy childhood, yeah.
But she also went through something that many people don't experience.
Yes, she was sexually molested by a neighbour when she was very young.
Didn't hear about this.
Dropping the bomb.
There you go. So sometimes you have to, when you do your pre-production,
you got to watch a whole video.
You got to watch it, and then it turns out that she's been molested. There you go.
How old was she?
It seemed like they showed a photo before, so it seemed like she was probably about 12 years old. So they might fuck you up in there.
Was she molested, or was it a bit of a...
Yeah, maybe it was a bit of I'm being molested now, but at the time
he touched me and I didn't want him to. But she did.
That's your excuse, right? That's always been your excuse. Oh, no.
I went to this big court case. I don't know if I've talked about it. When I was doing jury duty.
Oh, so you're doing something illegal.
Yes, I'm not allowed to talk about it. So I thought, you know what... Talk on a podcast that no one listens to.
Go for it.
Anyway, this guy and this girl, they've hit it off, whatever. This completely random meeting on in a park, whatever. This is in Melbourne. They were talking, chatting, whatever. He goes, "Do you want to go out to a pub, whatever?" She's like, "Yeah, sweet." So they go out. They go on the train and everything, sitting just chatting, flirty, whatever. Go to a pub, have a few drinks, whatever. Then he goes, "I want to go home, get some cigarettes."
Right.
And it's sort of let's go home kind of thing. So so she goes home, they go inside, he shuts the door, and then they're sitting on the couch, and of course, it goes 2 ways. There's 2 different stories from here, but they're sitting on the couch, they both start hooking up, just as you do, whatever, and then he starts going further, and she didn't say no, but he kept on going, but she... later on, they have sex, whatever, and she said it was rape and it was indecent assault. So he touched her without her consent.
Right. Whatever that means.
Yeah, but it means he touched her without her consent.
Yeah, but I mean, not saying anything is as bad as if you don't say anything, then you can't assume that.
Exactly. So that's what I hate. These rape cases, not that I hate them, but it's
fucking hate that I can't rape people.
No, because it's you can get in trouble for the smallest thing. I'm sure there's many cases where, probably not you because you don't like girls, but you could have done something or whatever. You didn't know at the time, and they probably weren't that keen.
No, don't suck my dick. Don't do it. No.
No,
That's what I would say if a girl was raping me. Don't do it.
But the fact was that she didn't say no. And, like, how do you really know that kind of thing? And then she's later on taking him to court and wants him to go to jail and stuff over it. That's what's sort of hard.
So how do we get back from what you just said, that tangent? How do we get back to this video?
Well, she was molested.
Oh, okay.
Was she or not?
Let's continue with let's skip ahead. I might just go see Alex Perry, very famous.
I want to see him because he made my glasses.
Yeah, and he's also a very prominent gay figure, I would have thought.
You mean very homosexual?
Yes, he's very seems like a very
flaming homosexual.
Yeah, not in a bad way, because
no, flaming's all right.
Yeah, it's good to be flaming.
Just like you,
right? Just
Thanks
like
for burping again.
Just like you'll see.
Play it. I want to see him. He's cute.
Do you remember the first time you met her?
Yeah, absolutely. It was before I was a designer, and I worked at Chadwick's Model Management, and Charlotte had just come back from New York, and was just one of those times when you meet somebody, instant. I like you, we're going to be really great friends.
Did anyone wonder why you've got sunglasses on your head? Because that's what is keeping the rocks inside it. Seriously, holding it all together.
She could say anything to me. She loved me like a brother. I loved her like she was part of my family.
The thing that I always get with gay guys is they're all so bitchy, and and this like world of like gay guys and like hot women and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's always like a bitchy back and forth kind of thing. They all think they're really witty and they all laugh along and shit. But
I don't understand anything that you're talking about.
Well, like this, like I think it's Alex Perry, and like they all have like that Charlotte Dawson. She's just like bagging him out or whatever.
Yeah, but it's just like me bagging you out for not having friends.
Yeah, but it's like a very like if I said like you're a faggot to you,
yeah,
you'd be like whatever, cunt. But if Charlotte Dawson said, "You're a faggot" to Alex Perry,
because he is.
He wouldn't be happy.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's because he is a puff. You can't call a puff a puff.
So let's watch him. He's gonna look through some photos of Charlotte Dawson.
Oh, I miss her.
Can I get you to take a look at these?
Yeah. Yeah. I look at these all the time. I look at this one, and that was when she was in Bali before she. Not long before she died, and there was a peace and tranquility about her here.
Oh, here we go. It's your favorite.
My favorite line.
So we just looked through. Alex Perry's looking through his nice photographs. Bit of a lackluster clip.
It was pretty shit,
but that's all right. We'll keep going.
This is where it gets good.
This
can be the last clip.
Oh, definitely.
This explains the end.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Just play this last
clip. So before, like, this is the last interview. This is a month before she, like Laney said, necked herself. To quote him. Quite Laney.
She's in Bali though. She's living a big. She's got two houses. One house in Bali. Oh no, I don't think it was hers, but she can go.
Wow, it looks like a pretty nice place and it looks like pretty big.
Yeah.
She's got a dog there, so it must be hers or something. You must be renting.
No, it's a good friends that she can go to anytime apparently.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. She's living a pretty.
I watched the video.
But in the
you were sitting there. You didn't watch.
Here's a bit of inside information.
Go on.
She kind of looks like a bit fat in the face, a little bit tired, a little bit drained out. So maybe she's started to pop pills and shit. She's got
depression, bro.
Yeah, well,
she's not going to be looking like on top of the world. This is a month before she necked herself.
Well, alright, bro. I don't know anyone who's got depression. I don't know how their face reacts.
You know her. You just saw her.
Yeah, I'm saying she looks a bit fat.
Just play her last lines.
Serenity. Oh yes, the serenity.
Sounds a bit depressing. Running around trying to chase a dog.
This is where I come to retreat. Bali is just a wonderful place for me. Everything about it I love. Give up. I give up. I surrender.
That's it. That's my last favourite line.
That's the Laney.
Her just saying, "I give up. I surrender." That explains the last ever words.
We just talked about Charlotte Dawson for about 10 minutes, and that's the clip that Laney thought summed up her. I give up. I surrender.
I didn't want to play any of this clip except for that. That's all you needed.
She's looking pretty hot in that clip.
So to ruin the ending, if you don't know what happened to her, just that clip there. I give up. I surrender. That's.
Oh, and remember.
She
was looking pretty hot when she dived, so it's a bit of a tragedy that she's. Yeah.
Well, when she got in the pool, you could see some skin flaps and stuff.
Oh, well, she's a bit of an
still
older
good
girl.
looking, but you know,
if you were 50 or whatever, you'd be like, "Fuck yeah, Charlotte Dawson."
Well, like your mum said, like you said, she's getting pounded by her mum.
But sorry for a testimic test then Anonason. Unfortunately, she didn't hang herself, so they didn't get that.
What did she do? Pills?
I think so. Yeah, that's the thing.
Sweet death.
Laney, here's something else that hopefully will be a bit better than that.
This is my favourite.
It's a segment we're going to call, because you know what, we live in a very PC world, Laney, where we can't say rude things anymore
Because we don't use Apple.
Yeah, we don't use Apple, we use PC, right?
Fuck yeah.
And we're the anti-PC police because we use.
Well, I'm pretty sure every show we've ever had has been completely wrong, as in all the words. Especially you just said some faggot before.
I didn't. No. Look through the tape, you faggot listeners. I did not use that word.
Look through the tape. All right, we're doing a video show now.
We might be next week, might be. But yeah. So, yeah, we live in a very PC world, and people are always being forced to apologise.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a week that goes by in the entire climate of the world, Western civilization, where someone doesn't apologise for something.
Well, we had last week Jeremy Clarkson apologising for saying
the N-word in context of a nursery rhyme thing. Tic Tac, what was it? Or Eeny Meeny Miny Mo, which has the word
catch a tiger.
Which has the word nigger in it, in case you didn't know.
I didn't
use
again,
it.
I didn't want to say the word.
I'm using it in an appropriate context, Michael.
I saw your fingers do the quote.
Right. So he doesn't want to say it.
All right, well, yeah,
that's the
that was more of a
in.
visual gag, right. I think, though.
But yeah, so we live in a very PC world. But so we have a segment every week, every time there's an apology, called Apology of the Week. You ready for it?
I hope this is not every week. Good intro. Play the intro.
Jenny, I'm sorry.
Don't. Love means never having to say you're sorry.
Hello! It's time for Apology of the Week!
Wilson! I'm sorry!
There you go, Laney. Apology of the Week.
That's my favourite intro so far.
So this week, Laney,
I can't even remember what we've got. Nintendo.
We have an apology from Nintendo, and they've I think it's like a couples, like a life simulator kind of game. And
it's called what? Tomodachi. So
Tomodachi Life.
Sounds like kind of
very
like
Japanese.
Tamagotchi kind of thing, I guess.
I have no idea because I haven't done any research on it.
Well, Tomodachi, Tamagotchi, sounds the same.
Hopefully this clip's self-explanatory, but I think what they've done is...
So you haven't even watched this clip yet?
I've read some of the news story, but from what I can ascertain, Michael, there's... You can be like in a couple in the game, where you can create like The Sims, like you can have couples in the game, but you can't have any gay couples. And this is what
so people are upset that there's no leso scissoring and stuff.
No leso scissoring, no gay.
Well, I think Al will be happy with that, won't he?
Yeah, he will be. He's disabled the lesbian option, and he's gone the only going down option. Lucky Al.
Oh, I don't even want to tell people what that's about, but whatever. All right, play the clip.
Here we go.
Favorite character.
Mike Savoy plays a lot of video games, but rarely sees characters that reflect his lifestyle or that of others in the gay community.
Any relationship that happens in video games, the LGBT community is kind of shunned apart.
Do you really care? Like, is it that big of a deal? Like, do you really want to fuck? Oh man, there's not enough gay characters in games. Is that something that's like, if you're a real...
Well, if you played a game...
Because... How many games have a love story in them? Name 10. I couldn't.
It's just these kind of simulator games.
The main one I can think of would be Mario and Peach. So that's it. So unless you want Mario trying to save Luigi and have sex.
Well, that's the thing. If Mario was chasing Luigi the whole time, would you be pissed?
No, I couldn't give
you
a
wouldn't.
fuck.
Who gives a fuck? Yet apparently they give a fuck because. Think about how long it takes to create a game, do all this kind of stuff. It's not easy just to add in all this kind of stuff. They wrote up the story, just did it that way. Next time, maybe it will be a full gay one. I don't know why people are so upset about this kind of crap.
I think it's weird because it's. I think video games reflect the nature of society where most of the people in the world aren't gay, so they won't have gay stories. But I know there's games with gay interest. Like you can play The Sims, and you can be gay in it and stuff.
Can you?
Yeah, 100%.
But are people going to be upset over this now because there's not enough Christians or anything? There's not enough Buddhism in it. Just because it doesn't have one thing.
I think the atheist league's too strong to stop that. So here we go.
I think Christians
The
are more
latest
powerful.
example is this game, Tomodachi Life. Released in Japan last year, it's coming to Canada next month. In it, personalized avatars live on a virtual island. They hang out, play games, and they go on dates, but only with the opposite sex.
It wasn't a good PR strategy, basically, to tell that you have a certain community within your gamers, that they're not welcome in your game.
I don't think anyone's saying that. I don't think anyone in the video, they wouldn't have given a thought. Now that someone's complaining about it, they've given it a thought.
That's what I think it is.
But no one would have cared. No one in the video game studio would be like, fuck, you know what we need? More gay people. Or the opposite, no one would have thought, you know what we can't have in this game? No, we can't have any gay relationships.
It's like GTA or things like that. There's no gays in GTA. Why is that not an issue? No one has ever brought up that there is no gay relationships in GTA.
But I guess because this is a life simulator, it's a little bit different.
How? How so? Like it's
because I guess there should be an option if it's a life simulator. I know. Anyway, but the point is that there's no one in the video game developing world, especially Nintendo. This is a fucking kids game. This is literally the most basic kids game. It's got like fucking these shitty little Wii characters that you can make on any Wii, and then they've put them in a game, and you can run around and go on the beach and go beach days with your fake partner.
I'm pretty sure this is meant for kids that are at that age where this is simulating their parents.
Yeah, like under 10.
Yeah.
This is an under 10s game.
This is meant for simulating your parents.
And if you're a serious gamer, there's no gamer in the world who's like, fuck, I really need to play Tomodachi Life. I don't think there's anyone.
I think the issue is that it's been a slow news day. Someone's brought it up. And then the poster, like NBC or one of those big things in America, has probably posted on their page just saying, oh, this doesn't have gay in it, and then everyone's just flipped after that.
There just has to be, like, if you're a gay advocate, there has to be 1,000 more issues more pressing than even commenting on this. This is such a non-issue, such a non-thing to such a shitty video game that no one will ever play. That is completely uninteresting.
They're wasting their time. Like, I'm all for gay marriage. I've got nothing against gay or anything like that.
Yeah, you have gay friends.
Yeah, you.
No, I don't.
I don't know where I'm going with that, but like, what am I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But I'm trying to say, like, they're piss farting around with this game, whatever, saying how much, this is an outrage. I'm sure there's going to be like protests and shit like that in America. They need to be getting on this gay marriage. You really need to be pushing that more.
Well, they're pushing that. You know what that's to be pushing? All the fucking entire Middle East. That's like, if you even touch a dude in the wrong way, you get your head chopped off.
If you even touch a chick in the wrong way,
exactly.
So you can't look at their ankles.
Maybe we could focus. Maybe gay advocates could focus on, maybe just trying to nudge the Middle East in the right way, rather than trying to nudge Nintendo over Tomodachi Life.
Well, it looks like these people are just YouTube stars anyway, so maybe that's
something we want to be. So
it's what we would like to be, but that's just them just talking shit, I think.
Well, maybe we need to start a Tom and Laney advocacy group.
Well, I'm all for gays. Let's just get gay the whole time. Let's start a YouTube channel where we just kiss.
We're sitting pretty close to each other. Might as well be kissing.
We could always kiss. If only there was a camera, I'd be kissing right
halfway there.
We could have 5 minutes gay.
So Arizona gamer Ty Marini launched a social media campaign with a message for Nintendo.
People want equality, not only in real life, but in other forms of representation in general, in media and video games.
So he's created an entire, it seems like an entire Tumblr page.
He's put in
no, it's a Twitter page.
No, it's Twitter, but like he's put in a lot of effort to these
social
pictures.
Media campaign about fucking this shitty. Seriously, no one will play this game. There will be probably 100,000 kids will play this game. But in terms of video games, fucking no one will play it.
It's fucked. Let's play the apology. That's all I want to hear. I can't be able to listen to their crap anymore.
Right. The online uproar grew louder until Nintendo issued this statement saying, "We apologize for disappointing many people by failing to include same-sex relationships in Tomodachi Life. Unfortunately, it is not possible for us to change this game's design."
My favorite color is
pink. See, that's what I mean.
Nintendo says it will.
Creating a game is a lot of effort.
Yeah, it involves complex mechanics and like coding, and obviously if you do this, you'll fuck with the coding of the game.
The thing was, they probably didn't even. It's not an issue to them that they didn't even include it. Like, it's just like, oh, well, we'll just make it so
we'll make this game for fucking 10-year-olds where you can run around and make, go to do a Sims things, get yourself a job, get yourself some pets, and make your own girlfriend.
I don't think they're purposely avoiding it. I think they're just doing the easiest option because it is fucking hard to make a game.
Right.
Think about Kieran's shit game that he made. It's fucking shit.
Oh yeah, Kieran made this game called Umbrella.
It's shit.
and it's like a Flappy Bird kind of game.
No, it's actually pretty good.
And it's been in development for about 4 months now, and it's still kind of not really released. So he's getting there eventually.
It's good. I really like it, but it was a lot of development.
Yeah, so
it took him a long time.
If you have a lot of time to waste, you should download Umbrella, or don't, because I mean it's a piece of shit game.
Just do it. Support our producer.
Here's something, Laney, where
this is also part of the apology.
Yeah,
is
so
it?
this
on our apology topic.
Should we play the apology sounder again, you reckon?
Yeah, play it again.
Okay.
Just double.
Jenny, I'm sorry.
Watch this, I'm going to do a bit of overdubbing.
Love means never having to say you're sorry.
Hello, it's time for apology of the week.
I'm sorry.
It's time for non-apology of the week. That's what that little non was.
I don't understand why.
Because it's not an apology. This one's not an apology.
Well, I thought this one was apology as well.
No, Laney.
Well, you should have told me that before. So I was thinking, what the hell are you talking
Mate, you know we don't do pre-production.
That's a problem. Why are we not doing pre-production?
One day we might. So this, if you don't know him, his name is Charles Barkley, Laney, which you don't know him. He's a very, very famous basketball player.
Plays his balls.
And he's very outspoken, and he talks a lot of shit on TV. And he's a bit of a...
So he's like Ackermanis for AFL?
Nah, he's more of like a Sam Newman for NBA.
Oh, okay. So he's a shit stirrer.
Yeah, he's a shit stirrer. But he's like, it's all in good fun and shit. Like, he's never being a dick. And he's always like, he's really smart and always makes good points. But this is him. He's talking shit. He talks shit about the large movement of San Antonio. So San Antonio is a city in Texas that has a basketball team, the San Antonio Spurs. Very good basketball team.
Yeah, go on.
And whenever San Antonio get in the playoffs and Charles has to be on TV to talk about him, he always talks about all the fat chicks that are in San Antonio and how he can never find an attractive woman in San Antonio because they all eat way too much barbecue.
So there's fat chicks in San Antonio.
Fat cunts, a lot of fat cunts.
And he's bringing it up.
He's bringing it up.
All right, play this then. I want to hear it.
I go to Portland, I'm going to get all the free Nike stuff I want. If I go to San Antonio, I'm going to get a bunch of churros.
What kind of women are in San Antonio?
Oh, some big old women down there.
Why would you say that?
That's a gold mine for Weight Watchers.
Why say that?
Why does every conversation about San Antonio eventually come around to...
They have spandex in San Antonio?
Oh, no. And Victoria, definitely a secret.
Oh, man.
They can't wear no Victoria's Secret down there. It's a secret. Some of big old women.
Charles, all you're trying to do right now...
Hit them out the park.
It's like that. It's like slow pitch.
Victoria's Secret down there.
Oh, man. It's not even slow pitch.
That's a gold mine. That's a gold mine check for Weight Watchers. Hey, down there be wearing bloomers.
All he does.
They wear big old...
Shaq is lap. So on the panel of Inside the NBA Lane, there's Charles Barkley, there's Keenan the Jet Smith, and Ernie. You don't really know about those other two. No. And then there's Shaq, and Shaq's laughing his ass off.
It's kind of shit that they're all talking over each other, so I've got no idea what's going on. You can just hear this one... Each time, just a little comment just from him, like, oh, they can't wear Victoria's Secret. And Shaq's just laughing the whole time.
He's saying Victoria's definitely a secret down there. Because
bloomers down there, Ernie, they're not wearing no...
In the event that San Antonio goes...
Ain't nothing skimpy down in San Antonio, Shaq.
And we're there.
How do you like you like the Riverwalk?
So he's talking a lot of shit about all the fat chicks. He does this every fucking year they go to the playoffs. That's how much he knows there's fat chicks down there. Yeah. But anyway, this group called... Here we go. A group called the National Association of Fat Acceptance.
No, the National Association to Advance.
Oh, there you go.
They're not even saying it's just fat. They're trying to get it across.
Yeah, they're not trying to
do anything.
No, it's just you have to accept that they're fat.
But they're not saying you have to accept it. They're trying to advance acceptance. So it's like, some people have got it like fat people.
So typically, obese people.
That's the way I'm trying to take it, and it sounds pretty fucked.
So there's this lady who I think might even be running the thing. She tweeted out.
Wait, hang on. Her picture looks fat.
It does look fat, and she's saying that Charles Barkley is allowed to continually degrade women. Oh. And a lot of fat groups. This fat group is really trying to push it, trying to get Charles Barkley to apologise. And
how is he degrading women? He's not degrading women at all. He's just saying there's a lot of fat people there. Right. Is that really degrading to women?
Well, I guess if you're a fat person and someone's like, if like you, I was sitting here with you,
yeah,
and you were a woman and we're like, and you're fat, I'd be like, oh man, you're fat, Laney. Fuck.
But that's
Victoria is definitely a secret to you.
But that's not degrading to women. That's just saying it's degrading to fat women. But
Right.
she's just saying, oh, he's just a sexist pig. He's not. He's just saying that there's a lot of fat chicks there.
And even the fat people, the fat people are complaining that they're being called fat now. That's how much the stories are getting out of hand.
But they want the fat acceptance.
But,
all right. So he responds to?
So
it.
Charles is going to respond now to the people who want him to apologize.
We got a minute. Can I say something?
Yeah. That's why you're here.
Okay. You know, I've heard from some complaints from the people of San Antonio.
Why would that be?
Let me just say this. I heard they were talking about us on some stupid show called The Talk the other day. I don't know what that is. I heard that some idiot in San Antonio started a blog. Let me just
What's
say...
the blog?
I don't know.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just going to have fun on TV. You know I'm joking. I say San Antonio got a great organization. They got the best point guard. They got the greatest power forward ever. Some of you people don't like my sense of humor. Is what I got to say. Turn off your damn television. I'm not going to change. If you don't like me or the show, turn it off. And they want me to apologize. That's not going to happen.
What they want you to apologize for?
Me joking about those big old women down in San Antonio. So listen, y'all can write letters to your mama, your daddy, your uncle. I'm gonna have fun on television. You know that I'm joking around, but if y'all waiting on me to apologize, hell gonna freeze.
Wait, what are you apologizing for?
I love Charles.
See, I think that's good. That's how it should be. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah, right.
Why are you watching a show like that if you're going to be offended?
Every week people do that to the Tom and Laney show. They just don't tune in.
Yeah, I know. Maybe that's why we don't have any haters.
Ah, because we don't.
Because they just don't listen.
They just don't listen. So we need to just send we need to send our clips to every advocacy group.
I think we're doing well as is. People are just turning off. They don't want to listen because they don't want to get offended.
That's fair enough.
We're doing all right.
But thankfully, you are listening, Laney. Here's something that you've got up here.
So just before the laptop dies,
yes, just before
I'm pretty sure the laptop's locked now. Oh, do you even know the password to the laptop? Oh,
okay.
This is a horrible pre-production. It's not even my laptop; it's your dad's. And
it is my dad's.
You don't know the password, do you?
I do. It's Kingfisher 7.
Make sure everyone knows. I've got 9% battery, so I better be quick. Anyway, so I was just trawling through Reddit as you do.
Yeah, so I'm trying to look for shit that we can talk about.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, yeah, that was you. Anyway, so I'm on 7% battery. 2 things about groping came up. I was like, what the hell is going on? So first of all, they've got these Reddit meets. So Reddit's a website where you just talk shit, pretty much.
Right.
Anyway, they've got these Reddit meetups, and someone's gone to this with her boyfriend. So I'll read it out to you. So she goes, about 4 bars, 6 drinks in, my boyfriend and I are well toasted as everyone else is in the group. People start to head home. 5 of us are walking in the same direction to a major street where our cars are parked. Alright, she's just walking home, whatever. She's trashed. Her boyfriend was not 10 feet in front of her talking to someone else. Who gives a fuck? I was sort of drunk shuffling, not quite stumbling, behind with the guy who sets up most, if not all, the Reddit meetups. Was speaking pleasantly, until lo and behold, I feel his hand on my ass. I know it registered there, but I was so stunned and so taken aback I couldn't for the life of me say a thing. So she's sort of a bit shocked or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if he was drunk as I was. He might have been trashed, blah, blah, who cares. His hand stays there for a good 3 or 4 blocks. What the fuck is wrong with her? Like, how can you let that happen?
So it's not her boyfriend doing the slapping, is it?
No, it's this. Her boyfriend's in front of it, about 3 meters in front.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy who organises all these meetups starts like rubbing her ass and shit.
Yeah.
And she's having a cry. I think the battery just died on her. Anyway.
Yeah.
So she's told her boyfriend about it, and he's like, "Oh, let's not go anymore." What a bitch!
Let's not go anywhere.
Let's not go to the meetups anymore.
What meetups is it?
Reddit meetups.
So
it's for losers anyway.
Right. Fuck, if you're going to a Reddit meetup, you're the fucking lowest.
Well, she said she's in this new town and stuff. She's like, "Oh, I went to meet people," and now she's getting all upset. And it's pretty gay. Well, the laptop died, so I can't read any more of that article.
There you go.
But the other article went, they were out fishing.
Yeah.
And, what were they doing? They were fishing, yeah?
You tell me.
She had a group of friends, and there was another group of guys over the other side.
Yeah.
And this big bloke, like about 150 kilos, so he must have been decent size.
Right.
comes up to her and just grabs her ass and is like, "Hey, baby," and she goes, "Yo, don't touch me! I'm gonna call the cops, whatever." And so her friends come over and they start talking shit. And everyone's talking shit, and he's like, "Oh, well, it was worth it anyway. So I got to grab your ass. It was pretty sweet."
Right.
So he didn't give a fuck. He was probably trashed. Anyway, so she's pretty upset. She's overreacted, whatever. Not overreacted, but she's pretty upset.
Overreacted. We'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with overreact. On the way home, she passes the cops. So
Right.
she tells the cops about it. And the cops go to find him. He runs away. They end up getting him. They call her and say, "Do you want us to press charges?"
Right.
And she's like, "Yes." And now he's going to court over it.
So he's going to court because he slapped.
He's going to court because he slapped her ass.
Fair enough, I say.
I don't know. Where do you honestly stand on that? Like, that's...
I don't know.
She said it was intimidating, so that's kind of fucked up. But to go to court over it's a bit much, isn't it?
I just... why would you... Like, if you... I'd understand, like, being pissed off. But then just, like, tell him to fuck off. Like, I don't... But what
Well, he was mouthing up. He was talking shit. Then apparently her brother tried to swing at him and missed or whatever. But it doesn't sound like he tried to fight them at all. He's just talking shit.
I just don't understand, like, if you're a guy... Well, why is going up and just groping a girl? Like, is that really something that you... Like, is that something that gets you off?
I don't know.
It seems like Like, it's just like... I understand what... I obviously would understand why you want to grope a girl.
I've never actually grabbed
No,
a
but,
girl's
like,
ass.
grope... Yeah, but no, hang on.
I don't see the
Not
point in it.
I understand wanting to grope someone's ass within any context, like so during sex or whatever. Not just
that's fine.
But I don't understand wanting to just go up to a random person and then grope them and then walk away. That doesn't make any sense.
That's the thing. Even like back in the single days of going out clubbing and stuff, I never wanted to grab a girl's ass.
But I've heard like stories from girls.
I'm sure you've probably done that, haven't you?
I've been out with that said I sexually raped them. No, I've heard stories about girls going out and some guy just grabs their ass out of nowhere and then they just leave. That's it. I just don't understand it.
It seems like a popular thing, especially at the moment. I read these two stories within like a few articles
without any research that you've done.
Yeah, without
any lack of research.
And now when Tom's dad goes on his laptop, he's going to open Word up to these two stories.
There you
and
go.
Like, what the fuck's wrong with this?
Or
guy?
when my mum opens it, she'll be like, "Fuck, what's Frank been jacking it?"
He's been looking at some weird shit. I hope they don't go through the search history, because geez.
I hope they don't go through the search history on my laptop.
Well, what have you got?
Not a lot. Well, Laney, unfortunately, that was our show for tonight. There you go.
Unfortunately, that was our show.
Not one of our best shows this week.
Well, we're waiting to get back to Sin. We got 2 Sin episodes after this.
We do. So if you go to, you want to listen to Sin next Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. So you want to listen on Tuesday night at 2 a.m.
2 till 5.
2 till 5 if you want to stay up. Or, you can just listen in for a 1 hour. I'm not fucking holding a gun to your head saying you have to stay up the whole time. Just fucking go to bed. You can go to bed with the show on, for God's sake.
I think the show is better. Well, is it better? Probably the later show. So 4 till 5 is probably best. That's probably prime time.
Probably.
That's when we're in our swing of things. See, these shows are all shit. Because we haven't had 2 hours previous.
Oh, I see how it is.
That's how the show works.
Yeah, but I'll put it up on YouTube and you'll be able to download it and shit. That'll be good for you. And yeah, we'll be on. We're also on the week after and shit.
So we got 2 sweet shows. Don't let this show get you down.
No, don't get.
Don't let this shit show get you down.
One day, me and Laney are going to try a special video show. That'll be on YouTube, and that might work out well.
On YouTube or Google Hangouts?
Both. I think it actually records straight from Google. If you do a Google Hangout, it actually records, and you can just watch it afterwards online as well.
Pretty good. So you can not watch that.
Yeah,
it's just something we'll do, and you can miss out on as usual.
That's right. Well,
I'm excited about Sin.
I'm excited about everything. We've got a lot of good things coming up. As I say, I seem to say that every week.
Yep, and it does not happen.
I think our Sin show was pretty good last time.
It was. Definitely give that a listen on the podcast.
Yeah, give that. If you're listening and you listen to all 40 minutes, and you're like, "Fuck, that wasn't worth it." You know what you should do?
Listen to our previous show.
Listen to the Sin show, and I guarantee it'll be a lot better.
And then listen to our new shows. We could add new shows would be better.
Yeah, definitely. So, that was that show.
Another show done. Episode 7?
Episode apology, because we played Apology of the Week, a clip, and we played an apology from Nintendo. And we're apologising for this show that we did. So, all fits in nicely.
And I'm apologising for talking over this song, quality song.
There you go. So, yeah, listen to this. It's some shitty song from Ministry of Sound, and you can go fuck yourself.
And I'll see you Tuesday night. Love you.
Bye.